Bienvenue à tous, je me présente rapidement, Claude, directeur général du Forum des images, et puis Mickaël, celui qui a vraiment tout fait. Alors tout fait non, parce qu'il y a tout un tas d'équipes qui ont fait plein de choses.
So we are very happy to have you all here. This festival is organized over a few days. It's very important for us because the Forum des Images is changing. So we'll keep part of our DNA, programming, movie theater, but we will also program other types of formats. We have a new translation. I know it's a closing ceremony, award ceremony, and half the audience is not eager to applaud because disappointed, but I would like you to start by applauding the forum teams. Not yet. I'm building up a scenario here. So a round of applause for everybody, for those who've designed the program, Mickaël and others, all those who you met outside. And so 1, 2, 3, a round of applause.
Alors un tout petit mot avant d'introduire notre cher.
So just a few words before I introduce the jury. We are closing this third day. We started with an education day, second, and this is the second actually professional day. 600 shows, 150 works, augmented reality, video games, interactive cinema. So we have an incredible panel. The audience is mixed up with professional people. We have tried to do things together. 3 theaters. We started in our rooms, obviously, then we have started working with our partners in Saint-Eustache, and then the canopy with the free facilities. It's important. We are at the crossroads of meeting and shows open to everybody to discover what we do, to discover things in a democratic way. This is important. I will thank you all at the end. Don't you worry. So let me call here on stage the international competition jury for immersive and interactive works and the French-speaking work. They'll give 3 awards. Myriam Achard,
Marc Caro, cinéaste. Hubert Charuel, cinéaste aussi, et
film director, Jan, film director, and Sophie, producer, and talented filmmaker, film director. You have. I was not supposed to start talking. Anyway, just a feedback. It was quite something to be part of a jury because they put a headset on your head and you watch one movie after the other. Very specific thing. So it's like a journey, you know, creation of. Sometimes it was like a storm. We had to stop and calm down, and it was very important, very astonishing and physical experience. And it's always a great pleasure to discover in this new world, to discover people who are writing differently, who are opening up new spaces. We are at the beginning of quite something, I'm sure. Media are part of the journey as well, and so on. Great adventure. I found it really, it was great. I didn't vomit. Not as much as usual. So things are progressing, things are developing, we are in the right direction. Soon nobody will vomit anymore. So great, well done. I obviously enjoyed my experience. I agree with Jan, it's like a physical experience. It was for me. I came here directly after one night in the plane from Montreal. So 2 hours virtual reality without a good night's sleep, that was quite something. I did it. It's jet lag plus virtual reality. No, quite frankly, we had great discussions, we met great people, and I would like to congratulate the festival team. You really took care of us. It was a great, great experience. Most pleasant experience. Oh, we have to talk. Okay, right. Well, it was great. It was really good. We were very happy. And we had some surprises. When the mask falls, it's great. Yes, I'd like to thank the festival and the Forum des Images. It was the first time I could discover VR. So it started with 2 hours, I think, with and full immersion. And I said, wow, that was great. And then afterwards I fell asleep. 6 hours. It's tiring indeed. No, I mean, I was quite happy to discover all that. Thank you indeed. So now the awards.
De l'œuvre immersive.
Immersive works.
Donc, dans l'ordre, d'abord le masque d'or de l'œuvre immersive.
The golden mask.
Et je ne vais pas dénoncer, je vais pas l'annoncer non plus.
I'm not going to announce it.
Alors, pour la belle cohérence du
For the great consistency between the content and the format, it's a good reflection, a good work on virtual reality. We have decided to award Green Thing, Benoît Félicie and Mathias. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Marianne Lévy-Leblond.
Mettez-vous devant, mettez-vous devant. Allez, devant, c'est une obligation de récompense.
You have to stand in front of the trophies. So first of all, I would like to thank the jury, the festival. I'm very, very happy. First of all, let me say something. Mathias is not with us tonight, the co-director. I would like to thank Arte, Marianne, Sacha Ackman and Marc Edwards. Artline, Benjamin, many people. They all supported this project. Deviant, many other people. Like the translator, for example, who was able to express intimate things, because I wasn't good enough in Chinese. So we really succeeded thanks to her as well. We were able to make the most of the words, the language, because the comment is with voiceovers. Thank you. I wanted to thank the only ones we have forgotten, those who've done a great job, a great work. They've worked at the back of the room here. And CNC, the teams of the CNC, National Centre for Cinema. France is in an exceptional situation. We can make content for national and international use, thanks to broadcasters like Arte and to the CNC. It's too good to be true. The project made by a creative team, a great production team. They made a proposal to Arte, digital format as well. It's exactly what Arte is always trying to do, and I'm very, very proud of this film, The Dolphin. I think we were able to do something in a documentary that was quite true. We are sort of reinventing documentaries with a very specific proposal, specific to VR, with a good viewpoint, deep things. It's an extraordinary meeting, so I'm very proud. As Marianne said, 2 movies, one here, a second one soon, 54-minute on Arte, broadcasted on Arte channel. And this started 2 years ago, a long project, comes after a first project made by Benoit on architectures. So very strange architectures, unfinished architectures in Italy. So afterwards Benoit focused on other architectures, the one you have in this movie, in the 2 projects. Arte did convince us that there would actually be 2 movies. We had a long discussion with Marc Edwards. Marc Edwards was brave enough to support us for Arte. So again, I will thank him, as well as Fabrice Buchot. And the idea in the discussion was, well, the subject is real cities but virtual ones. Let's have a look at them from within a mask. Let us explore the nature of their reality, life, in other words. They're not holiday centers or resorts. They're cities that, with families that live within the city and elsewhere. The 2 movies are actually quite different in the end, but quite complementary. So again, I would like to thank the 3 teams. Arte France, they were our co-producer, a source of inspiration. Marianne in particular. During the project, she kept telling us that we had to do something we wanted. We had to do a documentary. Let's not do a fiction film. And this is why this project is a success. We wanted it to be real. Reality was important. Sacha Arkman, we worked with him, and Marianne. I will thank our partner as well, TV Group, and all the teams. DV Group, sorry. The ideal partner for us, Artline. They produce documentaries. They've been on the market for 30 years. And they had their expertise, artistic expertise, their technical expertise, and experiments. First technique, we filmed it with 2 cameras in a homemade system or tailor-made system. So I'd like to congratulate the teams that really worked hard on this great technological experience. Antoine Cardon, Julien Beau, Thomas Villepoux, François Klein, Guillaume Adichet, VR supervisor, who is the one who was in constant contact with the project. And he gave the momentum to the film. And the last, the 2 directors came from 2 different worlds. Benoit from documentary scope, and the sea, Mathias. Mathias is not with us, but I will thank them for playing together until the end. It's been successful.
peut inventer les
So,
équipes à Nora juste un instant ou est-ce que...
Non, c'est bon, allez-y, un instant.
Donc s'il vous plaît.
Ah bah l'équipe
so the
est appelée
crew,
sur scène.
come on down.
À la fin.
No, at the end. At the end. We'll do it at the end, but we won't forget anybody. We've got to get on.
Donc maintenant on annonce.
So now,
On va avancer un tout petit peu. On annonce maintenant le.
now we're going to announce the second
Pour la petite
prize.
anecdote, on a lancé
We
à l'origine le festival sur la plage.
launched the festival
Cannes, sur la plage du CNC.
on the CNC beach in Cannes, and without any pretension, we've called it the Masque d'Or, and we've kept this name.
Donc on va annoncer maintenant
So we're going
le
to
deuxième prix.
give the second award now, the Masque d'Or, for interactive work. That's me. So, the experience that we decided to award tonight touched us all unanimously and convinced us through its simplicity, in the complexity and diversity. The spectators easily get carried away with this animated young woman and the great gentleness, and with these wonderful bodies. It follows quite naturally the heroine and takes part naturally in the secrets of the story. So the Masque d'Or for the interactive works goes to Walls on the Walls, a work of great sensitivity. A work of great sensitivity, poetical writing, which succeeds wonderfully in having this complete writing with total immersion and a perfect balance throughout this virtual journey. Congratulations. So, even if the president's not here, we could applaud them. So, there were a few plane problems with the planes, the trains, there's a few problems been around. So, we've had creation and other issues, but he has given us a video message from the airplane, from the airport where he's waiting for his flight. So I think it's ready.
Hi, I'm Pete Billington, director of Wolves on the Walls. On behalf of Fable Studio, I want to say how grateful and happy we are that you got to see our project. We're also extremely sad that we didn't get a chance to be there with you this evening. We get so inspired by all the work the community is doing and hearing all the advancement. This industry is moving so quickly. Wolves started about 2.5 years ago with the primary intention of connecting deeply to a character in virtual reality. We wanted that character to acknowledge our presence and to have agency over the story, to actually be able to change the outcome of the story. It was also about the first time that we got these guys. We had the first pair of touch controllers enter the studio, and often we would have to split the left and right controller between an artist and a programmer just to test the things that we were prototyping. That led us down this path of how object interaction was sort of key to storytelling, but it also allowed us to make a lot of mistakes early on. We started to think that everything was about object interaction and how objects can tell stories and have secret lives and have emotional payloads. We even got to the point where we had the ability to play tic-tac-toe with Lucy. We could mark an X or an O. We could even cheat, and she would recognize using machine vision and be able to detect whether we were playing the game fairly. But ultimately, we realized that it's all about character connection, and everything you do needs to be at the service of connecting to that character. So our interaction became about Lucy asking us for help and doing things to advance her storyline. That led us down a path of studying theater and misdirection and magic, and ultimately, we ended up partnering with a immersive theater group in order to choreograph the entire piece. And that led us down to a motion capture process, which then had animation layered on top. There were so many people involved in this project, and I'd like to introduce just a few of them to you. So this is Fable Studio. This is Maureen. She keeps everything in line, keeps us in check. And then we're gonna go upstairs real quick. Try to do this fairly quickly without tripping. So this is where we are making wolves currently. This is Rick in the corner. He's working on super secret stuff, so we can't show you his screen. And Jamie and Liz, they helped bring Lucy to life. did all of the animation performance on her. And we have Chris, one of our producers on Wolves. And then we have Justin and Ben working on a lot of the programming and back end. But we just want to say how happy we are that you guys got a chance to see it. Again, how sad we are that we can't be there to celebrate with you. And really appreciate it.
So it was better, in fact, than if he'd actually been here. So there we go. And to take the award, we've got, we're very lucky to have, since the beginning of these professional days, Yelena from Oculus. And as this is a co-production with Oculus, she's going to be able to take the award and give it to them. Yelena.
Yeah, Pete is sad that he can't be here with everyone, but I'm really excited that we're able to support this project. It's a really special project for us, and we think pushes forward interactivity and story in a way than we've seen before, and I think in a way that it should be being pushed. And it's just a testament to the creativity of Pete and to the team. The project started with Oculus Story Studio, which is what I used to work on. And then Story Studio left Oculus and Fable was started. And so the project continued, and I'm so happy that the project lived on and that we can continue to support it. And this is just chapter 1. There's going to be more. There's going to be about 4 times longer of this piece. So I'm excited for all of you guys to watch it, and if you haven't seen it yet, I recommend it, and thank you guys for selecting the project.
So the final prize, international prize. So everybody's got to come. So no arguments with the jury. So the Digital Creation Awards for French-speaking film. The film is a little film. It lasts 43 seconds. It's called L'arroseur arrosé. I don't know if you can see what it is. It's a gardener. It's very nice. It's got his gardener's hat on and everything. It's the water watered. And there's a character, a cunning little character behind, who puts his foot on the hosepipe. So I mean, it's so it stops and he looks at the hose and everything. Of course, the little character takes the foot off, and then the water, of course, springs out. So the gardener's a bit cross, runs after the other character, grabs hold of them, takes them to the hose pipe, and then waters them. That's not the film, but it's like the film, and it's in box. The insult box from Emmanuel Albano. It's a Canadian production, this film. I told you this little story because this film does something which is incredible. It uses VR with masses of humour, with this script which is wonderful. The actors are outstanding. You really get totally trapped and you end up just laughing out loud. So it uses everything, everything that VR can do, and problems of communication that in fact we've got in the world. So, congratulations! Thank you so much.
Merci, thank you. This is huge. So first I have to thank you a lot, this fantastic jury, because great choice. And SAT of Montreal, the Society for Art and Technology, that entirely financed this little project and allowed me to have an artist residency with them. And the French Embassy that allowed me to be here, because I'm an artist and we don't have all the time the means to fly. And this is touching me a lot because I'm half French, half Italian, so this is my country. And anyways, I love to laugh a lot. And this is kind of the first time I'm trying to make people laugh. And, man, I love it. So I'd like to thank my great actors, Lisa, Magali, Tim, and Serge, my big friends and producer Robin Frigieri, Maurizio Guarini, which is a rock star that did part of the Goblins, that did all the horror films of Dario Argento, that is a friend of mine and lives in Toronto, and I asked him, I'm ashamed of that, but I asked him to give me a very crappy elevator music for this, and he was very nice and helped me a lot in that. Who else? Austin Hitchcock, that allowed me to use his gear, his camera, to study what I could do with it, because I couldn't rent for so long a camera equipment. And all the other people that helped me a lot, and all the team of SAT, that was very helpful. My two programmers, because I had to switch in the middle of the thing. So Stefan and Sean in particular, that was very patient with me. And I think Trish, Brian Quintero, there's many people. Anyways, just thank you very much, and please, let's try to make people laugh, please.
Bravo. Merci à ce fantastique jury. Vous avez...
So thank you for the jury. You can go and sit down now.
Maintenant,
Now,
en fait, depuis le début,
since the beginning,
dès la première édition, on a voulu
which was the first edition, we wanted it to be, we wanted it not just to be programming, we wanted it to be a place for creation, and we've had hackathons and challenges and things, and so we've got this 24-hour challenge. And this time we had a challenge which was mixed reality. And I wanted to thank our partner, and the 9 participants, because there were 3 teams of 3 who found these fantastic stories. And Arnaud Leron, who coordinated it all, and I'd like to invite them to come down for the challenge. So come on down. No, hang on. So the jury. So the TV5 Monde, Alexandra Simek from EP7, the Blanquette Amerique, and Carlos Franklin. So I was trying to catch up on time, but so everything's prepared now. Over to you. So good evening, just a quick word to say that it's a great pleasure for me to coordinate this challenge, Hubert Challenge, and it was great to work with the various participants and with the technology. So how could we get narrative in this new media? And as a director who likes working on narrative, on mobile phones, on virtual reality, and today on augmented reality, it's a great challenge to see how candidates could actually buy into this and do stuff. The organization of the event asked us to come along, and there was a group of people, 9 people, who come from all disciplines. They got together, and this chemistry created 3 groups, and their mission was to have a video that could present the world of this new technology, augmented reality, mixed reality. And I think it's the same as virtual reality in terms of its impact. And each video had the starting point, its inspiration of one of the films that was in the program of the festival. There were 3 groups. 2 of them chose the film Spike Jonze, and 1 the 2017 version of Blade Runner. And they presented 3 proposals which were very strong. And as a jury, we were very surprised, given the quality, given that it was it was great to meet these people and to get the whole idea, a whole concept, which belonged to the film, which could make a dream about this new technology. So the first group, which did hair, I need to check the names. And we chose the film which moved us the most. And the winner is, of this hackathon is, oh, we're going to launch the video first. This is the screening. The winner of the hackathon. The winner of the hackathon will be shown on EP7 in the 13th arrondissement of Paris. Every evening for an hour, for a week, we're going to have the pleasure of having this mashup of the winner of the hackathon. So a bit of mixed reality, augmented a bit more with these screens in the public domain. So you'd have understood the film which won was Blade Runner 2018, the second team. We're going to ask, I think there's two of the directors over here, so we'd like to congratulate them. Grégoire Stern and Florian. And Richard Meilleur, I don't know if you're here as well. Yeah, all three are here, so congratulations. Once again, for the other participants as well, congratulations. You've made a little film in under 24 hours, so well done, everybody. Thank you so much. And the film is already being displayed on EP7. Thank you for choosing it. It's very strange to see ourselves as, you know, on the EP7 screens, but we're thrilled to have been chosen. It was a great challenge. What I preferred, I think, was the fun we had making it, because we got on really well. And we spent a few hours together. We managed to go right through, you know, to get to produce a film which was which you can watch. And technology wasn't always easy to take care of. So I'm pretty happy with the result. So I think it was even too short. We didn't really have time to talk a lot, and I think it would have been great to have 2 days rather than, you know. But anyway. I think there's not a single area in the Forum des Images that you didn't explore, so it's incredible. Well done. Well, we wanted to show the Forum des Images and do a bit of advertising as well. We thought that way we might have more chance of winning. And it was wonderful to be able to use the Forum des Images. And so we could use the. It was fantastic. It was. So we're very happy to give you this trophy, the MR Challenge, and as well as that, we're going to give you a little diploma, each of you, for this Grand Prix. Thank you. Well done. And a final thing, just to say that if you want to see the 3 films, they'll be here to the end of the festival downstairs at the Foyer 50 on a screen, so go ahead and see them. And we're going to see the film now, Blade Runner 2018. And the final word, Minsight. If you could Minsight come along, without whom we wouldn't have been able to do this. Minsight. So good evening, everybody. Well, I'm very, very happy to have been able to enable this mixed reality challenge. It's very complicated to have mixed reality productions. It's very difficult to do without technical tools. So Minsight means you can have 3D experience without going through whatever. You can do everything in the camera, and very creative partners, participants, and so really it was fantastic. Thank you. So there we go. I was happy to have taken part. Thank you to the participants. Thank you everybody for coming along tonight. Thank you. And so the final word now. Well, there's Saturday and Sunday as well, but it's the end for the professionals. In general, I take no notes. I try to improvise, but as we've got 38 partners, I'm going to try and I won't quote everybody. I've taken the brochure just in case. But I wanted to say that this third edition was fantastic. Unfortunately, my dear colleague Jeremy Bouillon, with whom we co-programmed a lot of the festival with the teams, had a last-minute problem. He'll be a bit later, but I wanted to pay tribute to him. I can't thank everybody. This is where you make mistakes, so I'm going to be brief. Naturally, I wanted to thank the fantastic work done by all the teams here at the Forum des Images. Everybody from production right through to communication, everybody who's worked with me right from the very beginning for the program. I won't mention people in person, but they were outstanding, and it's very sincere as well. I'd like to thank, of course, the jury, which was extraordinary. All the partners. We're very fortunate that we're very fortunate to have 38 partners. Sometimes it's a bit complicated, but they're all here. They're all here on the brochure. Of course, it's TV5, Arte, France Télévisions, INA, institutions, CNC, which supported us right from the outset, the Author Societies, the Ministry of Culture, all the ProCirep, I can't quote everybody because there's too many of them, but we were very, very fortunate to have them all. And of course, the City of Paris, which has supported us, and the French Institute, that we've had an immersive focus. And there were 20 or so countries we've had over the past 2 days. We've had 70 guests speak. We had a few people that slipped through the net, if you like, a few problems, but we're a bit worried, but sometimes, but it's normal. That's what happens in every festival. I'd like to thank everybody here at the Forum des Images and all the people who've supported us from the beginning for this wonderful edition. All the teams, a lot of volunteers, as you know. Virtual reality, unfortunately, it's not like cinema. I mean, in cinema, I'm thinking about it now, I'm really in immersion. You're getting 500 people, together. Virtual reality and the narrative is the contrary. You need 500 headsets, 350 volunteers to broadcast the film. So 600 sessions, 30 conferences, that were in the various rooms. And I'd like to thank everyone. Now before, just a quick word. Of course, NewImages is the merger between Transmedia and Paris Virtual Film Festival, digital creation in the virtual world. What we want to do is to become, in the forum, we want to become the creation, production, and as well have a reference festival in the heart of Paris, inviting people to think, to understand, to look, to see and be immersed, and it's very important. And in 2 or 3 years already, we've shown that we can change, and as well we can extend, and we want to become a reference. We invite everybody to look at what's being done best in France, in the digital world as well, and it needs to be a place where all professionals from all continents can come and meet production and creation, to remind you that we're a cultural institution where there's a lot of activity, but we go from cinema to virtual reality. I can't give you details on this, but there's too much. We've had great encounters, and the place, unlike for a festival, the advantage of being able to disseminate this, on a daily basis is, it's something that goes around all year round, and it's a festival as well. So thank you all very much. Sorry for those I've forgotten, I've missed out, but you all did a fantastic job. Thank you very much.